So today, we're going to be talking about Matthews, North Carolina. If you're looking for a great suburb outside of the city of Charlotte with great schools, amazing homes, tight-knit community, this is a video for you. Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm Shawn, Gerald. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm an investor, Airbnb host, and I absolutely love real estate. And you know what else? I'm a Charlotte native. When you come to Charlotte, you're going to find that you're not going to meet people like me that were born and raised here. I met a guy just a couple of nights ago, as a matter of fact, in one of my lending partners' homes. And he said, man, you're from Charlotte? I said, yes, I am. He said, man, I've been here since 2012. You're the second person I've met from the city. I don't know where everybody from Charlotte went. I think a UFO took them, or maybe they left. I love the city because I saw the growth, the direction it was going in. Hey, number one, I served in the Marine Corps. So thank you guys for your service if you served. When I came back to Charlotte in the 90s, I could see the growth trajectory that was happening. And I tell you what, today, it's an amazing city. And we're going to talk about one of its best suburbs on this video. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back. Let's get into it. All right, my friends, it doesn't matter, guys, if you're moving here 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months. I am here to serve you and your family. Make that transition easy for you. And today, as I mentioned, we're going to talk about Matthews, North Carolina. Now, my information is going to be in that description box below. If you want to contact me, please feel free to do so. People always say, Shawn, aren't you too busy? No, I am not too busy. But if I get busy, I've got 160 bright, beautiful agents that work with me. They'd be more than happy to serve you and your family as well, with my guidance, of course. Okay, you will still get Shawn Gerald. So, guys, I want to talk about Matthews, North Carolina, this great suburb in Mecklenburg County, just 11 miles from uptown Charlotte. Now, Matthews does border Mint Hill, Charlotte, and a city called Stallings, which is also pretty awesome, by the way. Now, the city itself covers right around 17.2 square miles with a small portion of water. So if you like water, you're not going to get a ton of water there in Matthews, but you are going to get some other great things. Now, my friends, Matthews is also easily accessible. You've got US Route 74, North Carolina 51, and I-485, just to name a few, to get back into Matthews. I typically take I-485, depending on where I'm coming from. I live in a university area, so typically I'm on I-485 when I go out that way. But if I'm leaving my mom's house, that, you know, from her home, I'm going to take Route 74. But you can get to Matthews several different ways, and you're going to be happy you actually went out there too, because it's a great little city to be in, all right? Let's talk about some historical highlights of Matthews, though. So Matthews was originally named Stumptown in the 1800s due to the heavy tree clearing for cotton farms, okay? I don't know what they were doing with those cotton farms out in Matthews, but that's exactly what they were doing. They were clearing trees, so it was called Stumptown. Later, they named it Fullwood after Postmaster John Miles Fullwood. Little history for you guys today, right? Later, it was renamed to Matthews in 1879 in honor of Edward Matthews of the Central Carolina Railroad. Now, initially, Matthews grew due to its timber, cotton, and railroad industries. And I'm going to tell you, listen, I'm going to say it over and over, guys. It's a great place to live. I love Matthews. As a matter of fact, they host a festival there every year called the Matthews Alive Festival. It's one of the Southeast's largest Labor Day parades. So if you're in the city during that time, you're definitely going to want to check out the Matthews Alive Festival. Now, we talk about population and demographics, okay? As of 2025, Matthews is up from 2020 census to 31,915 people. That's up from 29,435. So people are finding out about Matthews and they're moving out there. But here's the problem. You probably say, Shawn, it's not a lot of growth over the last 5 years. Well, here's why. You don't get a lot of new construction out there. Most of the homes in the neighborhoods are going to be established. And people want to live out there so bad. You get multiple offers all the time in Matthews. I can remember back during the pandemic, man, good Lord. My client and I were putting in offers, guys, with $100,000 above asking price and losing. Matthews is that coveted. People want to be out there in the area. So just be mindful that if you're thinking about moving to Matthews, you're going to have some competition if you want to live in that city. The annual rate of growth is right around 1.6%. Now, when you talk about the median age, Matthews is a young city, right around 39.3 years old. Let's just say 39 years old, guys, right under 40 years old. is going to be your median age, okay? 64% of the residents out there are married for 15 plus years. Why? What are they drinking in Matthews? Maybe we should move to Matthews. Matthews is amazing, okay? 41% of the households have children that are under 18 years old. Go figure. If you got a family, you got children, this could be a great place for you to go and hang your hat out in Matthews, North Carolina. But again, just be prepared. Median income out there, guys, $105,579. Average household income is $125,000. And 30% of the households at Matthews earn $150,000 or more. So what do they say? Birds of a feather flock together. If you're looking for upward mobility, Matthews might be the place for you to go. You got your major industries here as well. Finance, insurance, healthcare, educational, retail. You got professional services as well. So the job market out there is going to be great. Plus, of course, you can get back into Charlotte pretty easy. So it doesn't really matter what profession you're in. If you want to live in the area, you've always got Charlotte to back up on to come back over here, guys, and get what you want job-wise, food-wise, entertainment-wise, you name it, because of the close proximity. Now, near and dear to me, of course, is real estate. Let's talk about our median home values as of 2025. $490,000, up 4% from last year. Median sale price is right around $452,000 as of January of this year. And our median sold price, it was $485,000. Median list price, get this, $545,000, guys. That is flat year over year. That's as of February of 2025. Your average days on market, right around 16 days. And homes are selling at 99.2% of the list price, meaning that when a home out there goes up for sale, the seller's typically getting right what they want because of the competition. Inventory is at 1.6 month supply out in Matthews. That's up 21% from last year. There's an elephant in the room, but that elephant is going away. I'm not sure if you guys have been watching. Interest rates have been coming down. I'm happy about that. I don't know about you, all right? If you're thinking about renting out in Matthews, average rent rate out there is going to be right around $1,800. That's going to be below your national average. So that's pretty stinking awesome there as well. Now, when we talk about education, okay, and I mentioned already the schools are going to be great. Your top schools out here, guys, are going to be Elizabeth Lane Elementary, 8 out of 10. Matthews Elementary, 6 out of 10. Crestdale Middle School, Butler High School. You got private school options as well. Covenant Day, for one. Carmel Christian School. Now, you don't have any colleges out in the area, but again, you're close to Charlotte, where you're going to have a ton of schooling options, education options for higher education. So just keep that in mind as well. But if you're moving to Matthews for the schools, I'm telling you right now, the ones that are going to have the highest ratings, they're going to have the most competition. So get those coins ready. You're going to have some competition out in the area. Now, we talk about lifestyle and amenities. So if you watch them long enough, or you watch anybody from the Charlotte Metro, you know the weather is great. It is April the 6th. It's already 77 degrees. It's 11:35 a.m. High's going to be 83. It's going to be a great day weather-wise. So that means you can go to popular parks in Matthews, like Squirrel Lake Park, 4 Mile Creek Greenway. You've got dining scenes all over the place. Restaurants, breweries, coffee shops, uptown is absolutely, well, not it's uptown, it's downtown Matthews is absolutely amazing. You saw some footage of that as well, guys. You got the shopping center out there. Matthews is going to be pretty awesome. I can tell you that right now. And then, of course, you got live events and local events out there too. Beach Fest, to name a few. They got no water out there, but they do have a beach fest out in Matthews. Now, transportation wise, okay, everybody talks about transportation. How's the traffic? Well, your commute back in uptown Charlotte going to be right around 18 minutes or so. Public transportation is limited out in Matthews. So you are, if you're moving, for example, I know my New Yorkers, when you come down here, you guys don't have cars in a lot of cases, okay? You're going to need a car if you want to move out to a suburb like Matthews to be able to get back into Charlotte. I gave you a lot of data right here, guys. So listen, why is Matthews a smart move in the greater Charlotte metro over all the other suburbs that we have around Charlotte, okay? Number one, you got close proximity with a suburban tranquility. Matthews is very quiet, very family oriented. You're going to love just being out in the city, man. And again, as I mentioned, the walkability, it's just incredible. When I was out there the other day filming, people were smiling, having fun. It's just always a great time out in Matthews when I'm out there, man, because it's just a great little small town, okay? You got high household income. And why would you be mad with great money? Okay? A strong economic base, excellent public and private schools, high home ownership rate, okay? 66% of the people that live in Matthews actually own their homes. Renters, I'm not talking bad about you, okay? But home ownership, man, is important to some people, and they want to move to areas where you do have high home ownership because of pride in ownership, okay? So just keep that in mind as well, okay? Consistent property appreciation. You saw that 4% year over year. Around the greater Charlotte metro, the forecast for this year was going to be right around 2.5 to 4%. I'm thinking, or it's probably going to be a little bit higher if the rates come down, which I'm praying that they do. But Matthews, guys, is very consistent year over year. You're going to be right around that 4% range if you live out and buy a home out in that area. And it's safe, it's family friendly, and just a very well-maintained community out in Matthews. So just, guys, things to keep in mind, okay, if you're going to do it. Limited public transportation, you're going to need a car. Competitive real estate with very quick sales. Rising home prices could affect affordability out here, okay? Especially if the rates do come down. Ongoing development could strain infrastructure. So you do have some new construction, not a ton. But the one thing I don't see is a lot of road work being done out there. So the infrastructure, at some point, it could catch up. And you've got smaller rental inventory. We just talked about that, right? Limited flexibility for renters. So guys, if you're thinking about moving to the area, plan strategically, give me a call. My information is going to be in that box down below. My name is Shawn Gerald. Quick video about Matthews, guys. You're going to love it. We're going to be doing some home tours in our next videos. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be back, all right? Give me a call. I'll talk to you soon. Let's go get it.